Peace, peace, everyone. Peace, family. Welcome in. How y'all doing? How's it going? Peace and love. So good to see you all here. This is going to be a collective energy reading. As you know, we are still feeling the effects from the new moon energy. And I wanted to go ahead and just provide some more insight on this energy for the collective. So I brought my tarot deck here. Now this is a fairly new deck for me. I haven't really used it much. I think I'll probably use it a few times. I know it's less than a handful. So I'm definitely going to just try to read the cards intuitively, because I may even pull some from the book as well, just to see more deeper. So just wanted to point that out. I also have my Moonology deck that I'll be pulling from, as well as my angel answers. So we're going to get into this energy to see what this is, what this is about. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Higher Self. What is this energy for this new moon? Of course, we know we started June. This is a new month of June as well. So we have I'll pull some other cards as well before I get into the message. So bear with me. Peace, peace, everyone. How you doing? How you feeling? This is a collective energy reading. How's it going? This is cool. That just made me laugh. Shut up, Tawan. Oh, you're so funny. Listen, I'm trying to get y'all the energy for this June month and this new moon energy that we're currently navigating. Okay, so this is definitely this is a time of just trusting and allowing the divine to I would say divine timing, divine order. Everything is as it should be. Trusting that everything is exactly how it's supposed to be. So this is more about you surrendering control, letting go of your own, I guess, personal outcomes. So if you're expecting things to come and look a certain way, then this is about you surrendering your outcomes, like your expectations of how it should play out, how it should go, how it should look, right? So this is just you trusting in the divine, like how it's unfolding for you, and not letting pride get in the way, okay? So this is about you putting your pride aside. Also, where are you letting pride get in the way of you receiving the life that you desire, the love that you desire, the next level that you're desiring? Where are you letting pride get in the way? So this is about acknowledging where your ego may not yet be on board, right? So this is refining your beliefs, how you're perceiving certain situations, and opening yourself up to other possibilities that it can play out, right? There's unlimited possibilities. Do not limit yourself to just one way or one thing, right? You want to be able to expand and say, okay, I am open to many ways that this could work out for me, so that I can be able to, welcome in the highest possible timelines, right? Don't create your own limitations. Don't create these blockages and these barriers from allowing something that you desire, right? Tap into what's your heart's desire, and allowing that to be your truth versus what you are seeing, versus what you are perceiving and witnessing in your reality, right? Having this mindset and this belief that everything is working out for your highest good, right? That is a mindset. That's a way to, hold on, I'm gonna look up these two cards here. That is a way to be able to expand, right? This is about expansion, trusting, surrendering, letting go of control, letting go of control. That is it right there, y'all. Like, everything is as it should be. I'm gonna read these comments later because I don't know what you're talking about here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so funny because that's what Spirit's been saying. So this is about you being able to see the bigger picture, right? Being able to see things from a bigger perspective, right? Beyond what you are currently expecting. Like, stop limiting yourself, right? Seeing the bigger picture. You know, being inquisitive, asking questions, you know, being curious, self-reflecting, being able to see, you know, bring more self-awareness to areas that, you know, may be troubling to you at this time. So this is a great time to just reassess. This is a great time for you to be able to review and analyze. This is about slowing down. You know, when you can slow down and assess things to see it from a higher view, the bigger picture, right? Don't allow yourself to be limited. So this is also, let's see what other card here. Peace, family, everyone that's joining in. I'm doing a collective energy reading for this new moon energy. So we've already talked about trust, allowing yourself to trust where you are. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. If you feeling like this is a period where you need to like have some sort of pause, where you're feeling the call to just take a step back from something, you are right in alignment. Because this is a time to just show gratitude, to be able to look at how far you've come, to accept where you are fully, right? And if that's something that, if that's kind of hard for you to tap into, being able to just let go and surrender, then the thing that Spirit is calling you to do is to feel, right? Feel everything that is coming up for you, to no longer, I guess, distract yourself from, you know, if you're feeling whatever emotions coming up for you, allow yourself to give yourself permission to feel them fully. Give yourself permission to sit with it, to see what it is that it is trying to teach you, so that you can then allow that emotion to move through you, and you will be able to see how it quickly will pass. But if you're resisting the feelings, or if you're distracting yourself or trying to avoid feeling, then it's only prolonging it. It's only prolonging the sensation, right? So this is about, like I said, not letting your pride get in the way of you accelerating or reaching that next level, right? The only way you can grow anyway is if you feel. Like, if you're avoiding what's coming up, this is the journey, right? You got to be able to allow what's coming up to the surface to be witnessed, for you to look at it, okay? Take a look at it. Pause, slow down, see what it is teaching you. The answers you need are coming. So if there are some answers or questions you're having around certain situations, those answers are coming in. You just have to trust. You just have to surrender. You just have to let go choice. Let go of your control. This is the ability to surrender. Let me look up this other card here. I have a new deck that I'm working with, so I like to see what I'm reading them intuitively, but I also like to get more context for the card. Yes, okay, so this is balance here. This card here is talking about balance, justice, things that are, I guess, finally being, it's like karma being clear, karma coming in to allow you to get what's due, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, this is about your justice. Also being able to tap into more joy, laughter, peace, right? Really contentment, you know, accepting, being in a place of contentment. Like, are you content right now? This is what this energy is, bringing that contentment. Let me pull a few more cards here to see. So believe in the impossible. So some of you are not, some of you guys are not, it's like you're not dreaming big enough. Like, you don't settle for less. Do not settle for less. And whatever is coming in, right? Whatever you may be seeing in your experience, if it's not what your heart truly desires, then do not choose it. Do not accept it. If it's not bringing you fulfillment, do not accept it. Like, that is the key here, guys. This is about being radical about you and your desires, and trusting that whatever that does not align with it, then don't accept it. That goes for anything, right? It's an illusion to think that you have to accept things that you don't want, to do things that you don't want to do. That is an illusion. That is a programming. That is actually a matrix programming. So until you grow a pair, okay, until you get some balls, until you start getting some radical faith and trust in your divine power and what you're capable of, you're going to just continue to play out these same dynamics. It's going to require you to really, really say, I'm no longer allowing this. I'm no longer accepting this. I don't want this. And letting that shit go. Being able to let go is a skill. So develop that. Develop that skill. Letting go. Some of y'all want to hold on and attach to things that is not serving you, and that's just, what's the point? What's the purpose? How is that helping you? How is it helping you? It's only bringing more misery and suffering. The more that you resist these changes that are happening and that's trying to take place in your life, the more you're prolonging the suffering. But when you start to accept your truth, what is most in alignment with you, and following that, you're going to see things open up for you. Stuff just don't open up until you knock at it. You got to go to the door. You got to go to that motherfucker. Sometimes you just got to kick it down too. But if you're not even believing in yourself enough to approach it, believing in yourself to, that you're worthy of it, right? You know, so increasing your worthiness, your self-worth. Work on self-worth as well. Like, knowing that you deserve it all. Surrender to the divine, right? That's what I've been saying. So surrender. Let go of control. Let go of these. See, Spirit is trying to usher in these changes, right, that you're desiring. But some of you are not even trusting it. Some of you are not even making those changes that are, you know, you need to make. And it's been heavy on your mind. It's been heavy on your heart. Some of you know what this is. So Spirit is really calling that out right now. Like, What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So y'all gotta realize how it works, right? When you understand universal laws, you start to really understand how it really, really works. You don't just understand that the universe is always responding to you. Okay, you are the initiator. You are the one that's saying, hey, I'm ready for my next level. Hey, I'm ready for this. By initiating it. Some of you guys are sitting around waiting and hoping and wishing and manifesting and praying, but you're not actually in alignment, right? Your words are not matching your actions. And that's something that you have to start refining right there. Letting your words match your actions. And look at the next card that came out. No lie. It says, it's time to take action. Come on now. It's time to take action. Some of y'all need I say more? Time to take action. Stop playing. Let's see. So there's some decision here you gotta make. I just pulled this card here. There's a decision here that you have to make, and it's like you're in limbo, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Whatever this is, Spirit is like, there is no right or wrong. Just make a decision and trust that even if that decision was what it was, it's always here to teach you something. It's always something for you to learn from. It's not something about, oh my God, I made the right or wrong decision. There is no right or wrong. Just make a decision, take action, execute, and you're always going to learn. This is what we're here to do anyway. We're here to learn. Like, always be a student. So if you're hung up on procrastination, stagnation, then that means you just need to create more momentum. Get moving. Take action. No matter on what it is, just do it. Like, you already got, here's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying you already got the insight. You already got the instruction. Right? I mean, am I talking to myself in this room? You already got the instruction. So what are you doing? Why are you not taking action on it? Just do it. It don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to, you don't have to have it all figured out. You figure it out as you go, guys. That's what it's about. Figure it out as you go. Just get moving. Some of y'all are not even understanding how this works. Create momentum by just making a decision. And if it's something that maybe, it's something there for you to learn from it. If it's not the quote unquote right decision, right? If it's not quote unquote what you feel is right decision, it's still about you learning. Like, give yourself permission to make mistakes. Like, some of y'all don't understand the reality is that you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make mistakes. Like, the moment you can accept that, the moment you can say, hey, I will make mistakes and I'm okay with that. But it's about me understanding that, I'm here to learn, and your willingness to make it right. Like, make it, what I'm saying? Like, keep it going. Like, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop, beating yourself up for certain things and how it should look and how it should be. Just really, really give yourself permission to be a human. Like, honestly, give yourself permission. Oh, here we go. I wanted to get more context on this card here. Y'all won't believe this. This damn thing, peace, how you doing? This damn book says, making a firm decision, renewed action, saying what you mean and meaning what you say, being in touch with how you really feel, facing the consequences of past choices, patiently waiting to see if things work out, anxiety subsiding, and the time to move on and the crossroads. So guys, this is already in alignment with what I was saying. Okay, this is about moving ahead, right? Moving ahead, making a decision, taking action, okay, accepting what is, like accept the past. It's already done. It's completed. Sometimes you have to vocalize that out too. You have to say, I accept my past, or I accept blah, 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 whatever. Be specific if you need to be, to free up that energy. Because some of y'all are still holding on to energies and things that are no longer serving you. Like, let that shit go. You cannot go to your next level without being light. This is about lightness. So sometimes the stuff you're trying to hold on to, that grief, the guilt, the shame, resentment, all of that, that's that heaviness that's in your heart. This is a result of a blocked heart chakra. So some of y'all need to do some heart chakra work, releasing the energy from your heart, which really stems from what I was saying earlier about you feeling. You got to feel those emotions. You got to feel that pain. You got to feel that energy. You got to feel it. There is no way around it. You got to tap into your body. You got to really understand that your body is the vehicle for you navigating this plane. So you cannot bypass the body. You cannot bypass the emotions. You have to feel. So in order to clear that heart, you got to start feeling those emotions. Y'all, some of y'all need some cry sessions. Some of y'all need to cry. Some of y'all need to really, really sit down, turn off everything, and feel all of that shit. Stop trying to hold it back. Stop trying to hold it in your chest. Don't you feel the tightness? That anxiety, that tightness in your chest is a blocked heart chakra. And your heart needs to be open to be able to welcome in all of your blessings and all of the things that you truly desire. True love, true happiness, true peace, true joy. It's about lightness. Stop taking life so serious, you know? Stop taking it too serious. Stop taking yourself too serious. Stop being hard on yourself. Allow yourself to be a human. Accept that you made mistakes. Accept that things went exactly how it went in the past. Accept it. And really show the gratitude for it, because if you look back, like, everything got you to here where you are now. You got the wisdom. You got more insight. You got more maturity. You got more understanding. Without all of those experiences, you wouldn't have the knowledge you have today. That's the process. There's no way around it. So the best thing you could do is accept it. Okay? So getting out of that rut, getting out of feeling stuck, getting out of that, you know, feeling uncertain. That's not the energy you want to stay in. Whenever you're uncertain about something, the best thing you can do is just make a choice. I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but it's just like, choose something. Do it. Like, do it blindly. Do it without having it all figured out. Be willing to step into the unknown, because that's what this journey is. There's a lot of uncertainty in this journey. There is a lot of things that you just won't know yet. And when you can embrace the unknown by saying, I'm here to grow, I'm here to expand, so that's going to require me to step outside of my comfort zone. I can't stay here anymore. It's uncomfortable, right? Which I think is funny how we call the comfort zone the comfort zone, because it's really not comfortable, right? We should probably refine that shit and be like, oh, this is the uncomfortable zone. Because I don't like it here. So that lets you know to gut step outside of it, step into the unknown. And I think that's the part that is uncomfortable, because you're like, well, I know this zone, I know what's in here, okay, but it ain't working. You ain't happy. You're not fulfilled there. So might as well step on to the unknowns, try some new shit, try something different, try something else, instead of just trying the same old thing over and over and then expecting new results. How are we gonna get new results doing the same thing? You know? So this is rewiring our programs, right? You know, deprogramming from this matrix. Okay, these matrix programmings, okay? We gotta refine, deprogram, release, let go. We gotta get to the real truth of our being, get into our true self. Show up messy, show up imperfect, show up how you are, and I guarantee you, you will free yourself. You will free yourself. Like, literally, the moment you show up exactly how you are, right, you'll free yourself. But sometimes it just takes you getting in your own space long enough to sit with your truth, right, and accepting it. Y'all don't realize how much we are more of the same. We are all so much more alike than we are different. I don't know why we feel like we have to put on these facades, these masks, these different things, but I know it's because of our programming, right? We've been conditioned that way. But I guarantee you guys, and I'm speaking from someone who's really did a lot of deprogramming. Of course, there's more to always do. This journey is never ending. But to feel the liberation of just accepting your truth, accepting who you are, guys, like, this is possible. You can do it. But it's going to require you to go within. This is all an inside experience. It's all an inside job. You have to go in. The only way out is in. And feeling all that shit. Purging. Releasing. Letting go. You know? Feeling that pain, everything, whatever it is, sadness, whatever it is. We can't act like we don't have these emotions. We have them. We all have them. Can we accept that in this room? We all have them. Okay, so at this point, the best thing we can do is accept and heal them. Yes, I love this type of energy. Now, I ain't gonna front. Making me want to quit my job and get sun in the yay. Like, if that's what you are feeling, that your soul is needing, do that shit. Do that shit. And I guarantee you, when you initiate that fucking change, when you say, I'm not gonna go back to this place, I don't want to do the shit, I'm not happy here. When you initiate that, and that's what I feel like, and I'm saying that because that's been my experience. I've done some radical shit because whatever didn't make me happy, I just was like, it's time, I'm letting it go. The moment I initiated that, I initiated myself out of my own suffering. That's what you have to do. You have to initiate yourself out of your own suffering. You're only going to stay there as long as until you get tired. But once you get to that point where you're fed up, now that's when you're about to make a shift. That's when you're ready to initiate yourself out of the suffering. When you're saying, I'm ready to make the change, here it is. But until then, you're just like, I'm going to wallow in it. I'm going to lay around. I'm going to just procrastinate. But the moment you say, I know I need to do this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to quit my damn job. And the moment you do that, I guarantee you the universe will meet you. Never fail. Without fail, you will be met with so many opportunities that's going to open up for you, whether that's creatively or whatever other ways that you are going to be able to get your needs met. And understanding that from my own experience, you cannot block or limit yourself in how you will be provided for, okay? I can't even explain to you how provided I am. Like, shit just happens from all angles. Like, things just continue. I'm continuously provided for simply because I'm walking in my truth. I'm simply aligned with what my soul wants me to do at all times. And the moment that you stay in alignment, things just come to you. You become a magnet. You intensify your magnetism to these unlimited opportunities, okay? This is when you're stepping into abundance and overflow. When you understand you're divine, you are the one. You are the initiator, okay? You are creating your own reality. You are creating your own story. You are creating it. And you got to be careful with limiting yourself on how your abundance will come, or how, your fulfillment, or whatever the case may be. Always do what feels most in alignment with you, and you're going to be breaking the code. Not you trying to maintain status quo, maintain these whole the system that says it has to be this way or else. Because that's where a lot of people are stuck at. That's where a lot of people get stuck in the matrix programming of, I have to do it this way. I went to school for this amount of years and I have this degree and I worked this job and I put and invested so much time and energy here, and it's just what it is. And it's like, but you're not happy. So I mean, how is that just what it is? Is that how you're defining success, based off these standards, when your standard is telling you otherwise? That's a conflict there. There's a conflict, and that's where the battle is. It's about you really following that inner joy and happiness. That's something I refuse to compromise. I refuse. And that came from me going through my suffering, right? When I decided, I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this shit no more. I'm not settling here. I'm not allowing this anymore. And when you get an attitude of not settling, that's when you start to make some radical changes. And that's when you start accepting change as a constant thing. Because every day is different. Like, it's a new day for me every day. If your day is always like this mundane and you just like unfulfilled every day and day in and day out. Now, this is very different from you having days where you're feeling, sadness or whatever, sick or when you're needing rest and all that. Those are different, because those are actually human emotions and experiences that come regardless. But if it's because of circumstances that you are choosing, then you have to understand you can choose something different. You can choose a new outcome or reality. You can choose a new path. You can choose something else. Like, it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay. Do you know that? You know it's okay to change your mind? Huh? I mean, am I in this room talking to myself? Do you know it's okay to change your mind? So, this is about making a decision. Getting firm on what you want. So, getting clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, and moving towards it. One step at a time. This ain't about you having it all figured out. How is my next income is going to come in? How is my next is going to come in? Do not worry about that. It's not for you to worry about. When you trust in your divine truth, your divinity, the divine intelligence within you, you don't have to figure that out. Like, it's already done. Like, you're already provided for. I look at, when I go out in nature, I'm watching how the birds, and there's a lot of like stray dogs and cats out here in Puerto Rico that are just roaming freely around here. Chickens and all these different things that you just see, these animals. I love to see how they are provided for. These animals, you think they stress about their next meal? You think they worried about where they, you know what I'm saying? Like, these animals look to be taken care of, if you ask me. They are eating. They are provided for. Nature provides. Okay, when you are tapped into your natural essence and your natural truth, you are always provided for. Connecting with nature, that's how you connect with your abundance, because nature is abundant. So much. There's plenty. I remember one time I was here. This is when I first got to Puerto Rico. I seen a guy, because there's like coconut trees everywhere around here, whatever. I seen him literally climb this tree, guys, with his barefoot and hands, getting these coconuts off the tree. He had this big bag, and you could tell like he sells them. You know, he probably even eats them or use them for his family or whatever. But when the point is, this is something he can go out in nature, pick off the tree, peaches, fruit, whatever. Grow your own food, you know what I'm saying? But the point I'm making is, it's abundant. Like, this man has found a way to make ends. Like, he's found a way to allow nature to provide for him and his family. Do you understand? Like, there is too many ways out here to limit yourself to something that is unfulfilling. You have creative abilities, creative gifts, You are given these gifts to use to create your abundance. Did you know that? And the more that you use your gifts, the more peace, the more that you are tapping into your abundance, because they were meant to be shared, right? Some of y'all are holding on to them. Some of y'all got them locked away and like, oh, I'm not ready. I'm not afraid to share what it is you know and have. And this is the kicker. It comes to you naturally. That's what's funny. You don't even realize your own power, your own how powerful you truly are, right? Deprogramming. Gotta deprogram, man. Gotta deprogram and tap in. So this is the path that I'm allowing, that I'm taking my mentors through in my mentorship, is being able to tap into using your innate gifts to be able to create your dreams. Whatever that looks like for you, you can do that, okay? You have the ability and the pathway is available to you, but are you willing to walk through? Are you willing to take that chance? Are you willing to initiate yourself to your next level? Because you cannot get it without you saying, I'm ready. You won't get it until you say, I'm ready. You have to be ready and willing to make that first step. You have to be willing. I'm sorry, I was reading this little message coming up. You have to be willing to make that next step to be able to start creating the life of fulfillment. So if you're ready for that, definitely click the link in my bio to sign up for mentorship. My one-on-one mentorship program. It's a 3-month program, guys, where I will walk you through deprogramming your beliefs, those subconscious programs and beliefs. You have to detox that stuff. Being able to get that support and through that process of letting that shit go. I've already walked the path. I know what to do. I know what it looks like. And I know how to support someone. Deprogramming, releasing those limiting beliefs, tapping into your inherent abundance, doing that inner healing work. This is stuff that I support my mentors through. Being able to naturally raise your vibration and frequency, because as you do that, that's what starts to bring in and align things to you that's of the highest outcomes, the highest good. But the more that you stay in this perpetual cycle thinking that you can do it on your own, I'm here to tell you now, this is not how this works. It's not designed for you to do it alone. It's not designed for you to do it on your own. And if it was, you would have already had it done. Just being honest. You would have already had it done. So, being able to accept and receive support and help in your journey, in your process, is a game changer. So that is concluding our reading, guys. If you have any questions, I'm willing to answer before I log off. Anything pertaining to what you received today. Would love to answer any questions. The floor is open. The floor is open. Also, I will be posting this replay on my Patreon. So if you're interested in joining my Patreon community, that is also in my link in my bio. I think it's the second option, where I will be uploading more exclusive content. I will be posting my light codes and activations. Also will be sharing more deeper aspects of the works and insights and spiritual practices that I do. Things that really will help to elevate your growth and accelerate your growth. You can also join my Patreon community. I just opened that up yesterday. So that's where I'm going to be putting a lot of my focus and energy into helping those who are really, really align with the work that I'm doing, that I'm here to offer. And I'll be able to go more in depth and in detail about the things that I really, really want to talk about, because I feel like me just throwing it out here on social media doesn't align with me, because it's like I need to know that people are on the vibrational resonance with the work that I want to talk about. And that's just what it is, you know. So definitely tap into that, because I'm definitely going to be able to go really in depth about things and share more. So you're welcome. You're so welcome, love. Peace and love. So guys, if there's no questions, it was so good to see everyone here. As you can see, my light is leaving me. So I'm about to check out. I'm going to get some good dinner. And it was so great to connect with you all. Love you all so much. And I'll see you and speak with you soon. Peace.